Well, it's 37 minutes after 7 o'clock on a Friday morning as we come to you from Zimbabwe's capital, Harare. I'm Eben Mabunda. Now, we get into conversation with Nyaradzo Dliwayo, founder and chief executive of a nutrition startup, Yanaya Healthy Lifestyle. Nyaradzo, hello and welcome, of course, to Morning Rush.
Thank you so much for having me, Eben.
Fantastic. To get the ball rolling, you are celebrating 6 years on the Zimbabwean market, and I understand tomorrow that's when actually you hit that 6-year milestone. How important is that for Yanaya? And perhaps you can take us through just how Yanaya came into being right up to this very point.
It's a very exciting time. You know, because I'm a millennial, I want to do a happy dance. Like, oh my God, we're 6 years old. Look, 6 years ago, it was just an idea, a blue ocean idea completely, to say we're going to start something that does not serve food, that does not say sadza, or serve deep fried chicken or anything. The things that people had been used to eating. We were chatting in uncharted ground, really, to say our food is not going to be deep fried. We're not going to use oil. We're going to use olive oil. We are going to air fry. We are not going to give you bad starches and all of that stuff. We're going to give you all the healthy stuff, all your vegetables and all your fruits and all your good protein.
Right.
So, I mean, it was an idea because no one had done it before within our economy, considering people spending power. But look, it's 6 years and the business has survived. The people have sort of accepted the product and we're still thriving.
Right, sounds absolutely fascinating. And now you are boasting of 8 branches spread across the country. And of course, you continue to grow in leaps and bounds. What have been the key experiences in the business, in the process of engaging with your clientele? If you may speak to the reception of what you've brought to the market.
COVID was a blessing in disguise. Because during COVID, everyone was conscious of what they're eating. When people drink moringa tea, people were steaming, people were saying, oh no, dairy is not good, sugar is not good, and all of that. And we're strategically positioned to offer people solutions to what they were looking for. So, I mean, the last 6 years, we've experienced growth pains, we've learnt a lot, we have grown a lot, but the market has received us well in thanks to COVID.
Now, this is not your conventional sort of menu that you bring to the market. How have you positioned yourself to be able to capture the interest of the market? And looking at Zimbabwe's health landscape, what has that meant for Yanaya?
It's interesting because people are becoming more health conscious. If you notice how many people are running marathons now, how many people are going to the gym, people are realizing that, you know, the old adjeti kunzi, people are moving away from that. People are saying, no, the leaner, the healthier. So we have engaged karma, as it were, or God, as it were, as sort of we have sort of moved with the tide where people are becoming more health conscious. People are watching their weight. People are watching what they eat. People are conscious about their skin, knowing that what they take is what their skin exudes. So we have engaged and sort of moved with the flow where people are going, and we are going with them on their health journeys.
Right, 60% of your team is female.
Yeah.
Why is that, and why is that important?
It's because I'm female, one. It's very difficult because mushamkazi, whether it's a young woman, it's a middle-aged woman, or it's an older woman. And when we empower women, we have empowered the country. In the way they loosely say, what tintumfazi, what tintimbogodo. When you empower a woman, you have empowered the nation. So the idea is to say, if we have 60% of our women, we're going to have less of them on the streets. We're going to have less of them relying on sugar daddies or otherwise, but they're going to make a living out of themselves and make an impact for their families. families.
Right. You have now expanded into non-dairy products. What is that, and how have you found that very market as you have just been making progress where that aspect is concerned?
Because our offering has been health sort of focused. When we were starting, we realized that most adults are lactose intolerant, which means that most adults struggle to digest dairy in their bodies. That's why sometimes when you take dairy, you feel very gaseous. It's because the older you get, the more difficult it is for you to digest milk. So we produce yogurt, we produce milk that does not come from cow milk, that comes from nut milks and coconut. So we've got our non-dairy products retailing in major retail stores across the country to cater for people that have extreme lactose intolerance, to cater for people that are vegan, that don't take animal products, and to cater for people that have various allergies.
Right. Funding is a challenge for most businesses in Zimbabwe, especially when they seek to undertake some degree of expansion. And you have been on the market for the past 6 years, 8 branches across the country. How have you navigated the aspect of funding? And you mentioned this new product and this undertaking that you are running with Yanaya. How are you navigating the funding aspect of the business?
It's been difficult, but we have managed to get support from local banks to be able to get overdraft facilities, SME loans, and working with our families and people that are around us for family loans to literally just say, look, we've got this idea, we want to grow horizontally, we want to grow vertically, can I have an extra 5,000, can I have an extra 20,000, that we grow the business.
Right. May you speak to the aspect of the competition? You mentioned the fact that there is now a growing consciousness among members of the populace, as it were, and obviously there are also other competing players who are, of course, coming up to that brand new horizon. How are you leveraging the strength of your presence on the market to perhaps weave in with the competition that is on the market?
My belief is that Zimbabwe is a big country. Well, as small as it is, but the market is enough for all of us to sort of survive in the market. But we've also built a very good brand, a brand that's based on integrity. So amongst our customers, and our competitive edge is that only Yanaya cares. Everyone else is looking for profits, but I'm caring about, your stomach, I'm caring about your skin, I'm caring about all the other things. So our byline says it will end in health.
Right, and as we wrap up, how do you strike a balance between your business pursuits as well as your family responsibilities and obligations, as I would put it?
I'm very intentional about ensuring that I give of myself equally to all the spheres of my life that require that I give of myself. So when I'm supposed to be an entrepreneur, I give myself wholly to my entrepreneurship pursuits. When I'm supposed to be a wife, I give myself wholly to being a wife. When I'm supposed to be a pastor's wife at church, I give myself wholly to my spiritual aspect. So I plan everything to the T to ensure that I give myself wholly to all the spheres of
Master of all trades and Jack of none, Nyaradzo, thank you for appearing on Morning Rush. Well, of course, that was Nyaradzo Liwayo, founder and chief executive of a nutrition startup, Yanaya, a healthy lifestyle. Of course, engaging in conversation in terms of how important it is for you to be a health conscious individual and make sure that you take healthy foodstuffs into your body. And of course,